Yo, Dirt.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, man, is my drive up?
I'll go get it.
Yeah, go grab it right quick. You ain't got none of my music? Not in here? Okay, yeah, go get it for me. We in the hit. Ain't nothing to it, man. What up, dog? Detroit finest in this bitch. Excuse me, I wasn't supposed to say that. What's going on, guys?
I'm coming up here on the 9th.
Who?
Buddy and them from.
Okay, that sound about right. What's up, guys? Man, you know, we just having another night in the studio, man, kicking it. You know, just popping it. I was gonna play some music, man, because we gotta find you a song, right?
That's crazy. Yeah, we definitely got to find me a song. I got a little song to play when, whenever. Whenever.
You got some stuff you want me to hear?
Just
too?
like 2 songs.
Okay, bad. I gotta find you some stuff, man, and
Wow. Find me some.
And I want
some champagne. Man.
You want champagne?
Man, it just feels like it, man. I don't know.
Are you serious?
It just feels like a champagne. Man.
Golly, what time is it, bro? It's 9:30. You ain't even champagne, bro. You on the champagne campaign there, huh? You on the champagne campaign. This is Five Mics, man. Brother Five Mics is just coming to a bit of good fortune. And I mean, he's enjoying every minute of it.
Yes, I am.
I can't tell you enough about it, man.
It's great, man.
Tell you enough.
It's great, man.
I actually just planned on playing some music, man. I was gonna play some music. I know it's a very important moment in time right now in Atlanta. You know, I've said it before and I'll say it again, man. This culture as we know it is at stake. Our principles and our traditions, some of our sacred territories and practices, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are things that offend other people who don't come from this culture, to be quite honest with you. They just do, you know what I mean? That's just really the cut and dry brass tacks of it all. They just offend people. You know, if you didn't come from this culture and you didn't grow up listening to loud music, or if you didn't wait until it was your turn to go to a club, or I mean, it's offensive to them. The difference is we are the ones who created all of the opportunity. Excuse me, not all. We are the ones who created tons of opportunity in the city, man, and made people want to move here. Didn't nobody move here to work for Delta. Not in the droves of people that are coming now. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody moved here to work at Home Depot. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody moved to work at Coca-Cola. People move here because they want to meet Future. People move here because they want to get somewhere and have the opportunity to rub elbows with Young Thug. People move here because they feel like they might have a better chance of getting in a Tyler Perry movie or TV show or play, whatever the fuck. It is those types of opportunities that created the kind of demand that made it possible for us to reach the heights that we've reached. So now that we get here, you mean tell me you gonna come back, turn around, and tell us, okay, that thing that got us here, we're gonna cut that out. Come on, bro. Y'all tripping. I mean, it really is simple as that. You tripping. Like, I don't even understand how that makes any sense. I don't even understand how that makes sense. I don't understand how it's a realistic consideration for anyone who's like, why are you pushing that agenda? I understand it's inconvenient, but you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the fabric in which this society operates. Um, I tell you what, let's go to some music. Yeah, man, I'm gonna just play a little music here. Hold up, wait 1 second. 1 second.
Up.
Yo,
What's good?
what's going on, Ken? I can't call it, man. I can't call it. I was actually just about to play some music here, man. I was just gonna just set a little vibe, so it ain't so mundane and overrun with just facts and politics. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just try something. Let's just see if I can lighten the mood a little bit. The biggest misconception about me is that I give a fuck. Standing in traffic, steady skate, trying to hustle up with me and Chevrolet, stack as much as I can in the day. Keep your mind off a nigga in the play. I'm outrageous, my spot blazer. Hate fuck nigga, they contagious. I walked in with my gun blazer, back out to my whole Sunday. Bitch, I'm already rich and legendary. I don't need to be more famous. They say opinion like asshole, but don't force me to see your name. I'm a free thinker and a true speaker. They see me and say you're dangerous. The same way with a taker turn. I work both sides of the third thing. That's big facts, nigga, no fable. Still mentally unstable. Tell me like this is the second grade. Ain't never needed no jump cake. It's an in crowd and I'm an outsider. That's okay. I need no favors, but I've been flying that outside. These niggas lame and got no flavor. These niggas bragging, got no paper, or a fuck nigga way more paper. I got every nigga you can't fake it. Ain't in you there when you can't taste it. You get excited about the minimum. Upper class to me, normality. These niggas don't compare to me. They ain't as rare as me. I'm a rarity. Birthdays, we in Costa Rica, anniversaries, gonna Paris me. While I'm living, better cherish me and lead it through me vicariously. As the story goes, could be any day. That's when I'm paranoid, need therapy. But I'm here for something. God told me I'ma live long enough to take care of me. And I'm not in trouble. When you're in the front, take it how it go. Take it how it come. I'm killing my no trouble, no. You're in the front, play it how it go. Take it how it come. Tough time, don't last long. Tough people do. Every storm, gon' run out of rain. Got to see it. Can't find no trouble.
Yeah.
We ain't coming. Play it how it go. Nigga, take it how it come. Cuff it in the fire, ain't gon' lie. Kinda like it though. Like it, leave it, shove it up your ass. What the fuck I keep pulling up my chest? The tip looking everybody dead now, so you want me to. Ain't gon' be fair. When I do a nigga ass, nigga had to come to him with his homies still. Nigga, ain't no way how you gon' prepare. Take a hold for yourself, that's your only prayer. Can't make me doubt myself, I accept my perfect imperfection. Nigga came in, yeah, the king ever since then. You ain't never seen less. Stay rich, regardless of my circumstances. 6X, my mini basket. The real work it, I took chances, I took losses. I'm still standing, I learned lessons, I'm still blessed. Shit, God given, how you kill that? Nigga, God willing, I'ma start building something big enough to eat God. So, you know, hard feeling, just a mob did it. Trouble, I don't really care nothing about this shit. Care nothing about no trouble. When you're in the front, take it how it go. Take it how it come. Don't care nothing about no trouble, no. When you're in the front, take it how it go. Take it how it come. Tough time, don't last long. Tough people do. Every storm, gon' run out of rain. Got to see it. Care nothing about no trouble.
That's that work.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to set the mood, man.
You got a lot to talk about.
You know, every gangster needs his theme music.
You have a lot. You have a lot to talk about.
I mean, I've been blessed with a testimony. I have.
Absolutely. For sure.
And you stop going through stuff, you run out of things to talk about, certainly.
Right.
But let's talk about one of the most important things going on in this city in recent history, the runoff tomorrow.
Yeah, we got, I think people that visit Atlanta don't understand that there's a price to be paid for the environment that we live in, that we flourish in, right? Atlanta
Sure.
just don't happen. It don't happen. It just doesn't grow out of nowhere, right? There's a cost to be paid, and our forefathers and everybody that has come before us and set the path of leadership and atonement and accountability for how we, behave. Martin
Certainly.
Luther King, Andrew Young, Maynard Jackson, they were the architects of Black entrepreneurship and freedom and political power, unlike any other city in the United States of America.
Right.
So fast forward to 2021, heading into 2022, we have to step up and maintain that level of excellence by voting and continuing the
Absolutely.
legacy. You know what I'm saying? And that's always going to be challenged. I know people get tired of voting, but when it comes to the city of Atlanta, they always going to continue to come for the city because it's too
Right.
dope. It's too
Right.
fly. It's too Black. It's too sexy, and it's too much money being made.
I mean, it's undeniable. There's a palpable energy that you can't, it's intangible. You can't see it or touch it, but you know it's there. You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I think that's a part of what needs to be maintained. And it's being threatened.
It always will be. And coming from this city, what I explain to other people is like, as long as I've been in Atlanta, I've never felt like a minority.
Mm.
Have you ever felt like a
Yeah,
minority in the city of Atlanta? Have you ever felt, no matter what part of town you go in,
I never felt out of place. I can't say that.
right? Not a place you
I never
walk in
felt out
door,
of
you felt
place.
like you didn't
I felt like
belong.
anything was possible. I always felt like anything was possible. It was just my job to find my way, to connect my dots, and navigate my way through where I need to go through in order to get to the opportunity. But I always knew that anything was possible.
Exactly. And so in a city that breeds Black businesses, right? H.J. Russell and Company, construction company, helped build part of Mercedes-Benz Stadium,
Right?
Brawler Brothers, Auburn Avenue.
Columbia,
Yes.
integral.
You know what I'm saying? Like all of those businesses, the music business,
The Trap
LA and
Music
Vegas, baby.
Museum,
Exactly. Uh, the Trap
Restaurant
Music
10,
Museum does better than the High
Roses Diner.
Museum.
You dig what I'm saying? Hey, and we up the gathering spot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all kinds of places, man. With at Club Escobar. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Escobar Seafood.
Slutty
You
vegan.
dig? Slutty Vegan. Local Greens.
Right.
Man,
Tyler
Magic
Perry
City.
Studios.
Blue Flame. You hear me?
Exactly.
Man, you can come Copper Cove. You could come here and legitimately run you up a bag if you know how to handle your business.
Facts. And run it up with your people.
Exactly. Run it up because there's so many of us in our culture pretty much dictates and determines the flow of the nightlife. That is
Right.
our commodity.
Right.
It's an intellectual property that we kind of reap the benefits of.
Absolutely.
And certain people don't want to, they don't want to support that. They don't like that. I don't know if it's a personal vendetta or if I don't want to make it about race. I just want to make it about haves and have-nots. The people who already have don't want to be bothered by the people who don't have and trying to make their way to have it.
Right.
But at
Yeah.
the same time, guess what? If you're building a skyscraper across the street from my house, I'm going to hear jackhammers in the morning. But in the interest of progression, I got to ignore the jackhammers in the morning. I got to get over that.
Right.
Ain't no going down talking about, man, these jackhammers are waking me up. Hey, man, the skyscrapers provide jobs, contributing to profits and making income. It's making the city better.
Absolutely.
So
So
you're going to have to kind of ignore some of the discomfort due to the interest of progression.
absolutely. And 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 so tomorrow, like, for those that are tuning in, this is the battle that we face every 4 years. Where we got
This
to
is
slay
true.
the dragon.
This is
This one
true.
is different. This one is different. I'm gonna tell you why
This is
this one
true.
is different. This one is different because we're facing like a very vocal, energized community of people um that may or like that don't really align with what Atlanta is. And I explained this in videos, like how people don't know the history of Atlanta. Once Atlanta got some black mayors, all these villas and all these suburbs of Atlanta popped up because people moved away. Like, okay, well, y'all can have that city, so we're gonna build Duluth and Alpharetta and Dunwoody and Sandy Springs and Chamblee and Doraville. You know, we're gonna build
Yeah.
all these villas and stuff like that. So we kept doing what we do. Atlanta
Right.
kept doing what Atlanta does. We got the Olympics and the All-Star game and music business popping and trap music and
Right.
movies and TV and film. And now it's this, you know, this jewel of the South, of the busiest, most efficient airport in the world. And
Right.
now people start rubbing their hands together like, I want that back. I want that. I want what they built. I want that.
Yeah. Ain't gonna happen, no.
We want that.
We can't allow that to happen. I think that's why, you know, you have been passed down a legacy of righteousness and
Absolutely.
and diligent efforts to maintain the fabric of culture and the fabric of, you know, standing up for what's right for our people. Justice.
Absolutely. And you equally, if not more, put it on the line for us all the time. And it's a very thankless, sometimes it's a very thankless position to be in, but we do it for genuine reasons. It ain't no like I'm in it for whatever the circumstance, other than we know what Atlanta means and how important it is to actually to the world. Atlanta can't go down, because this is the beacon. This is it.
Hey man, this is the last example that we have left.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is our Rosewood. You know what I'm saying? This is our Black Wall Street. You dig? This is our Harlem during the Renaissance. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like this this was built by us
Right.
and passed down to us for us. So I don't think that we can afford to lay back and be cool about it. We got to do the
No.
most. Just like we do the most about everything else, we just have to do the most, and we have to commit.
We can stand in line for Popeye's chicken sandwiches. We can go
Man,
vote.
what?
We can go vote.
What? I mean,
Yeah.
I think that you said it very eloquently. You said that tomorrow there's an election happening. And
With or
people,
without you.
with or without you.
It's going down with or without you. Whether you show up or not, an election finna happen. It just happened.
And people are making decisions on your lives.
For sure.
How you can spend your life. People who go in the house at 8:30, 9 o'clock is gonna be deciding what go on while you still running the streets at 2, 3 in the morning.
Right. Where you're allowed to go. Who protects you. What time you got? What time your fun in? What time your you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is.
Yeah.
What
How much
type of
fun
fun
you
you
should
have?
be having.
Right, exactly. And how much
Yeah, I
fun
mean.
should you be having? Whether you should have fun at all, or should you have fun in the city of Atlanta, or you have to take that shit somewhere outside the city?
Right. So I think for that reason, or for these reasons, it's important, man. Exceptions are made for exceptional circumstances. And I know a lot of people, man, feel like, yeah, man, I ain't even gonna be bothered, man. Nah, but this is the exception. This is the exception to that.
Yeah.
This is when you say, I don't usually do this, man, but now I'm gonna go ahead and get involved, bro.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. And
this is the time.
And again, like you don't want to wake up on Wednesday and not have used the opportunity for you to stand up for your community. And I always say this: vote. When I tell people to vote on the things, especially in Atlanta. Vote on the things that you don't like about Atlanta, but also vote on the things that you do like. Vote for the things that you want to maintain. But if you want to feel safer, then vote for to feel safer in the city, or you want the city to be affordable. But
That's
also
right.
vote to maintain, like the things that you love about the city. Vote for those things too. If you like, if you like the Beltline and you like Magic City,
Yeah. Yeah.
Vote for all of that. Vote to maintain
Learn
that.
who you're voting for. And the thing, I think the good thing about this election is it's two former city councilmen
Yep.
who've both served on the board of city council
Right.
for numerous amounts of years. Of course, Andre Dickens, he served, I think, for what, 8 years?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something like that. And his opponent has served for 20 years.
25.
25 years. Damn.
Quarter century.
Shit. Okay. So the good thing about that is there's documentation of the positions you've taken on the things
Your record.
that were ever present to push the city forward. Right? We don't have to make this up. We don't
Right.
have to fabricate. We can factually say these were the things that came up. This is where you voted. This is what we needed. Luckily, the majority ruled, and you were, you didn't get what you wanted. But had you, the progression of this city would be in question.
The progression of the culture would have been in jeopardy. The progression
Absolutely.
of your business. You are in a recording studio right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That, and here, let's talk about this recording studio situation, because I get bothered by this, because at the time in 2017, January, I went down to City Hall with Dina, with
Right.
Michelle
I remember
Kaplinger
that.
from the Grammys, with
I remember
Tricky
that.
Stewart,
Yeah.
with TK.
Okay.
All of us went down there, and so
Right.
I don't think the Atlanta chapter of the Grammys would go down to City Hall to protest the closing, or the attempted closing of recording studios, if it wasn't something to be taken seriously.
Right.
These weren't just black people showing up. These were white people showing up. These were people of all races and all
Right.
backgrounds. Like, man, because people don't understand how legislation works. It's not like you pass something and then it changes immediately. You get it across the goal line, then you move the goalposts. You change it. Oh, well, we just wanted ordinances for new studios. Now we can make it for every studio.
Right.
It was 500 feet. Now we can make it 300 feet.
Right.
So you got to nip it in the bud. So that was
It's
the
what they
nip it in the
call a
bud.
slippery slope.
Exactly. And so the only person to vote for that was Andre's opponent, and
Right.
the way she went about it is not how a city council member should go. A city council member should bring both sides to the table and say,
Right.
how can we fix this situation? Not collude
Absolutely.
with one side to help remove the other side.
There's actual video up on my page. If anybody wanted to refer to the video, you ain't gotta take our word for it. Just listen.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
listen.
And so people want to say, oh, well, that's not, I never tried to close recording studios. No, what you said was shut the business. They wanted you to shut the business down. She goes, I can't shut a business down. But what I can do is to help remove that business. So not shut it down, but remove it. Like, get it away. It's not going to close it. It just can't operate here.
And they also opened with, I am asking the Board of City Council to effectively shut the business down.
Right.
So that was the request presented to the board.
Right.
Now, luckily, they were outvoted 14-1.
15-1.
15-1?
15-1. Only one person.
I thought it was 14-1.
No, I think it was 16. I think
Either
it was 16
way,
yeah, either way.
they were outvoted. They were the lone vote opposing the culture. The one person that voted against the culture is now running for mayor.
Right. And you got to stand on that. Right. Now let's move to
the
something
person
else.
that voted against Tyler Perry Studios is running for mayor. The person that voted against the NBA All-Star Game coming to Atlanta, they voted for mayor. They're running for mayor. The person that voted against the Super Bowl, they voted against the Super Bowl coming to Atlanta. They are running for mayor. So I don't know what more you need to hear.
Right. No,
these are facts. I'm not telling y'all my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you what I think about them. I'm telling you the facts that have presented themselves during the 25 years.
Yes. 25 years.
The 25 years that they've been in city council office.
Now, something else that's important
Mm-hmm.
is during these last couple of weeks, there have been moments where the council president, the person that's running for mayor, that's opposing Andre, were faced with decisions about representing blackness and standing up for what's right. One of
Right.
them was an attack ad ran against Andre to make his skin look darker and more menacing.
Now, what the hell is that gonna do?
I don't know, but
What,
when
scare people who scared of black people?
right, yeah. But it's a tactic. It's
This
a
is
tactic.
Atlanta. You just alienate. But never mind. I'm gonna keep my comments to
No,
myself.
but listen. What's
Okay.
important about that is when asked about, there was an opportunity to denounce that ad and say, you know what?
Right.
We shouldn't be darkening the skin of people just to win
Right.
elections. But the response
Right.
was, he didn't look like his skin was darkened to me. when the white reporter and the number one station in town said his skin was darkened, so you gonna go against the news, like the media that says
Don't believe
this,
your lying ears.
right? So an opportunity to stand up to racial bias against a black man, the response was, well, it didn't look like his skin was darkened to me.
Now look, what tripped me out when she stood next to this it was some
Lee,
Southern Caucasian. I don't know. It was a guy,
a Trump supporter. It's a Trump supporter.
Whatever, man. I try not to classify people if I don't have to, man. He was a European. And he's standing next to her, endorsing her, while bashing and criticizing and basically just casting aside every black mayor in Atlanta history.
Yes.
And she smiled, nodded, accepted his endorsement.
Exactly.
And said that she didn't even know what he was saying when he was saying it.
Right.
These all things on tape. Now look, I can't make this up. If I make this up and I'm lying, y'all go find out I'm lying. Y'all go say, Tip, you on some BS. Bruh, check everything I'm saying. Go right now. It's on my page.
Yeah. I wasn't aware of an ad that I was in disrespecting every former black man of Atlanta, posted by your
I
own
wasn't
campaign.
aware of this ad. You standing right there next to him, smiling while he say this, ma'am.
Right. Exactly. So I don't, and again, I've often criticized her because she can't, nobody can win. I feel like, well, you can't play both sides of the political fence. It's difficult. You got to pick a side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so someone that chooses to accept the endorsement of a person like that and then only pulls it down after it's criticized. It went up. She was in it. She saw it. They put a caption. They posted it up. Only when somebody says something about it, then it comes down.
Yeah.
So again, then she does the right thing, right? And giving her opinion on the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict.
That was a good thing. That was decent.
That
felt decent and genuine and honest. It felt that way.
Until them comments went on fire.
I get that was the time to stand up for her to show people who she really is at that point. That was when she had an opportunity to stand up against the right-wing conservative buckhead voter base that she has, accumulated for herself. That was the time to stand up and show everybody, no, I don't care what y'all say, I'm standing in my beliefs.
Facts.
But instead, what did she do?
The post went down. Because it said, we're not going to vote for you. She took it down. She took her own. So that poses the question, did you believe what you said or were you faking it either one is problematic. Because if you believe what you said, that means the people that vote for you control you.
Right.
Right. And they're controlling your decision making before you even the mayor.
Now, people are asking, what did she say? So basically, she just put up a message saying that after the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict of not guilty, she felt that justice had not been done. Right. And she was, she just, she was candid about her visceral reaction to the verdict. And her voter base flooded her comments. I thought you were different. You were, I'm not voting for you. You're not one of us, and all of that. And she succumbed to the pressure of that and took it down.
Right.
Now, as you could guess, after that, the constituency of the culture, who she was going after, they got in. Oh, so you just gonna let them make you take that down? Oh, so we see how you really feel, right?
Right.
Now she's in a pickle.
Yeah.
Now she's in a pickle. You know what I mean? There's a tight spot. You hear me?
Right.
And what did she do after that?
She changed what she said and put it back up, and then turned the comments off. She turned the comments off. She
hey
lied.
Man, that pressure got thick. But after that, the head of the Buckhead group, I would say a high-ranking member. I don't know if they're the head or not. High-ranking member of the Buckhead group put out a statement calling her flip-flop Felicia. They got a little meme with a flip-flop and everything. You know what I mean? I'm gonna post it. I ain't do it because I ain't want to be, but I'm gonna post it just for shits and giggles. So I mean, so anything that someone who can't stand in the fire of their own truth, I can't believe when you say, "Oh no, that was 2007."
Right.
Now, what I'm telling you today is true. How can I believe you? I done already caught you lying. You done flipped and flopped and you turned against them, you turn against me. You know what I mean? I done already seen what you made of. So why would I believe you? So that's that's pretty much. But hey man, it's important to get up and get out and vote, no matter who you plan to go vote for. If that aligns with your personal interest, then by all means, go ahead, do it. I can't imagine. It doesn't align with mine.
Right. And like I said, don't let tomorrow happen. And 6 months from now, it'd be like, they can't, the club's got to close at midnight now. And the person that did it is somebody that you could have voted to not be in office.
You dig what I'm saying? You could have made a difference.
You could, because these elections come down to hundreds of votes. They always come down to hundreds of votes. It's like, let me roll my ass up out of bed. And tomorrow, let me say this. Like, don't think you're going to be able to run in and run out and vote. It's going to be lines. People are going to show up.
Sure. It's very important. It's very important to find out where your polling station is, where you're supposed to report the vote. That's extremely important. You don't want to stand in line, get all the way up there to be like, man, you're at the wrong place. So you want to find out for sure where you should be voting.
Yeah, go to the Secretary of State website for Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a voter database you can search in it to tell you your polling location.
Right. And absolutely. But look, also, they can come up to the Trap Music Museum, man. We're going to have people in there with computers. We're going to open up, have people in there with computers. You pull up over there, man. Guess what? You can just come in there and say, hey, man, here go my ID. This is my address, man, where I'm supposed to be voting at. They're going to be able to tell you if you're registered. And if you are registered, they'll be able to tell you where you should report to the vote. And guess what? We're going to do you better than that, man. We're going to do you better than that. We also going to provide some transportation. They're going to be buses. You know what I mean? We just happen to have access to some buses that we can donate. So it'll be buses to take you to the polling station. And I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there kicking it, just kicking back. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying the day, celebrating community. So you guys, man, have no excuse. And also, I think they're gonna also be like circulating certain areas like the AUC parts of Cascade, Hamilton Road, just certain parts. And if you guys need a ride, I think that you should tap in, man, so we can, so we can get this done. If everybody does a little, nobody has to do a lot.
Exactly. Facts. Well, let me tell you this. I always appreciate you and Mike are always the people that put it on the line for the city. You take heat. You stand up for Atlanta at all times. Like more than most. And a lot of people should definitely thank you for that, because it's a very thankless position. It doesn't come with a lot of celebration, but you
Right.
still understand. You love where you come from. You love your
I
community,
do.
and you understand what it means, what leadership means in maintaining the growth of even like your neighborhood, the development of your neighborhood, and what you've done over there on the west side. You understand how important that is. So I commend you for that.
It's
I
a
salute
blessing.
you for always being a leader in the A. Like I appreciate it.
Thank you. Man, thank you, bro. It's a blessing to be able to be a blessing to others. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm just a vessel. I'm an instrument that God just happens to use in certain times for certain things. And as long as He has a purpose for me, nothing else matters. As long as I
Absolutely.
have a God given purpose, then I don't really care about anyone else disagreeing or not seeing it my way. I don't really care about that. I have a greater good to serve. So I appreciate you though. I appreciate you for your contributions. You dig what I'm saying? Because,
Thank you.
man, we all could be going off and enjoying our excess, abundance, if you will.
Right.
But I mean, to be honest with you, I can't really enjoy the fruits of my labor if every corner I turn, I'm seeing people suffer.
Facts.
So I always just want to be a voice for the voiceless and contribute to the evolution of all people, all of us, everybody who get it out the mud, how they live, and you know what I mean. Ain't got enough, but they make it enough until they can get some more. You know what I mean? That's just I come from that, so I have a soft spot in my heart for it.
Well, I mean, we appreciate it. So all y'all that's listening, make sure you get up, get out, and go vote tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Call your
Yeah.
friend. If you're not in Atlanta, call your friend. Say, look, man, don't let that woman shut down the strip clubs and the nightclubs, so I can't come to Atlanta and turn up.
And the studio, you know how many people came out here, man, hit the studios and got rich?
Right.
Man, listen.
Sure.
Respectfully, man, the culture was here first.
Yes. And it
The
must be
culture
maintained. It
was
must be
here
defended.
first. Yeah, absolutely. Now there is an opportunity to come to the table, meet in the middle, have a discussion to see how we can better suit one another.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Discuss the things that bring us together more so than harp on the things that tear us apart. However, man, you can't little boy us now. You can't pretend like we didn't help build this establishment that everyone is reaping the benefits of.
Billions of dollars when people come here, hotels, restaurants, alcohol
Really,
sales, food sales.
borderline trillions.
Yes. For decades.
Yeah.
So
So man, that's our spiel. You know what I mean? Let me see something. I might play another song, man, since we done talked them to death. So I guess you know what I'm saying. Those of you who have waited patiently for something else to hear, let's see what else we got, man.
I'm
Hmm.
gonna enjoy the full volume of this, because I don't want to be cut off. But I'm definitely about to watch.
You gonna watch? All right, man. Well, shit. Guess what? I catch up with you in a second, man. I appreciate you for tapping in with us.
Thanks for having the conversation, man. I appreciate it. All right, King.
Love and respect. All right,
Same love.
Dirt. Come help me. Yeah, I need to search this. Let's see here. Where's the MLK record? The MLK record with I think it's called Tripping. I think you misspelled it.
Oh shit.
That's it. Go back. Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, man. So it's very important, man. Y'all get up, get out, and go vote, man. You dig what I'm saying? Go vote. ATL, go vote. Tomorrow. Can't just sit around pretend this shit ain't important. This stuff going down. It's important, man.
It's your boy DJ MLK. Good night, brothers. This is ATL, my nigga. Alright,
Scotty, that's hot.
dog, why you tripping about the pussy? Pussy, 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 pussy. You done fell in love with the pussy, 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 pussy. All I needed was to keep pushing, 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 pushing. Oh, wild bitch friend like me, like me, like me, like me, like me.
All this stressing over pussy, that how she go. Fucking for the night in Mexico. Bitch got a body, yada yada. She like Twitch boy, Scotty, yada yada. Now I'm about to let these bands go. Bitch, just stick 'em on your ass, slow. I'ma keep popping rubber bands, ho. Shut about to bust it on the dance floor. I know she don't give no fuck about a thing. You just want a nigga in a ring, right? Roll the first class, but she take fun. So you know we got a way.
Dog, why you tripping about the pussy, 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 pussy? You done fell in love with the pussy, 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 pussy. All I needed was to keep pushing, 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 pushing. Oh, wild bitch friend like me, like me, like me, like me, like me. Dog, why you tripping about the pussy? Dog, you gon' keep pushing. Dog, you gon' keep pushing. I've been on the road getting paid. I ain't been on this day. I can read bottles all on the bad J. I can read bottles all on the bad J. Chick like, spotlight. And I shot it super fine. She my type. Kicking shit with Scotty in Toronto. Ballin' hard like I am a turbo. I'ma give him 10 for the beat. Push up the rap, I can't die in these streets. Dawg, why you tripping about the pussy? Pussy, 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 pussy. You done fell in love with the pussy. Pussy, 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 pussy. All I needed was to keep pushing, 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 pushing. Oh, wild best friend like me, like me, like me, like me, like me.
These niggas be so emo, they just friend with some benefit. It's just a situation shit. Why you be so tentative? How she want it back shot? City girl mascot. Say she got the head of dick, you just another half now. Take her out. Never seen a star like an astronaut. Eat it if it ain't bushy and that pussy smell like apricot. They make it to the bedroom, lift her up on tabletop. And she still giving head to you just like you ain't tater tot. I won't really listen. Was she lying? Maybe, maybe not. Either way, I don't give a fuck. Neither should you really, bro. Child is just an action. What the fuck you in your feeling for? That fan lane pussy. Clicking on all cylinders. We smash gang. 99 problem, they the last thing. Past things. Only if they with it, don't harass things. Claim them and try to change and make them your main. When you think you train them, find another
Dawg, why you
nigga to
tripping
train.
about the pussy, 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 pussy? You done fell in love with the pussy, 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 pussy. All I needed was to keep pushing, 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 pushing. Oh, wild best friend like me, like me, like me, like me, like me.
All right, man. So with that being said, man, y'all stay tuned and make yourself available, man, to get up and get out and go vote tomorrow.
Man, get your ass out there and vote tomorrow, man. Get out there and vote tomorrow. Tomorrow, if you gonna get that smoke if you don't vote.
This nigga burnt. This nigga burnt, bro. You hear me?
Hard?
Go vote, bro. Go vote, bro.
Hey, so get out there and vote.